Alright, so putting stuff back on. I'm gonna go ahead and put this duct that goes from, I guess, I don't even know what it's for. Looks like a intake, an additional intake into the side of the turbo. The bottom end goes right down here. There's one clamp down there, two clamps up there. I don't think that one's even loose. This here clamp is a 11, these band clamps are 11 millimeter. That clamp is on. Got that duct on. Now we got to put a duct on right here. It's plastic. To look back at pictures and see if that's on all the way. Tighten up the lower one down here. Alright. This might have to go on a little bit more, but the pipe doesn't want to flex. It's on, but I'm not sure if that's all the way on. All I have to put on now is the air intake to the turbo. I got to put this reservoir back on. It's pretty simple, and then both batteries. So this might be a little bit different for you depending on what cold air intake system you have. I have a K&N. This piece is a little broken. It right here, it's just plastic. There's two, and it has a nut inside of it. And but if you over torque it, it snaps the plastic. So don't over torque it. And this bracket mounts right here on this bracket for the fuel injector control module. And this hose goes right down here on that cover on top of the valve cover we put on. It's an overflow vent, I should say. Some guys, I think, take this hose and they just route it down to the ground so they're not putting this oil back into their turbo. This is the vent tube. Let's see. Alright, this sensor here goes right down there. Alright, we can probably put the reservoir back on now. I just gotta check, I got a harness down there that I need to pull the connectors up to make sure they're available for the air intake. That goes under. And then this comes out. These clip on top like that. Little holes. And then you got these bolts. I'll see what size they are. Hopefully they're 8s. They are 8 millimeter. You gotta get the other side on, but there's the two 8 millimeter bolts. Alright, they're tight. We have a line that goes on here, a line that goes on there. Alright, so I'm putting the K&N cold air intake back on. You got the duct going to the turbo, hooked up. I got the bracket down here loosely mounted. I think I'm gonna tighten that up real quick. Just kind of hold this bracket where you want it. It's gonna be right here. Tighten it up. And the duct's gonna go in. We got the harness for this duct. Let's see here. There's not a lot of room. Maybe I shouldn't have put that reservoir in just yet. Alright, so put this inside. Get this clamp on. I'm going to tighten it down right on the edge. Be snug. I got to get this bracket on the turbo back here tight. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this connector up for the air filter. We'll come over here and clip on alright. There's one more clip over here. This one right here for the filter sensor. Now I got the filter, I cleaned it last night. Just got to put the filter in. The clamp will go around that bracket and the duct onto the filter, and the filter is going to mount right here. Alright, so we got the clamp on the bracket. These two nuts holding this air dam. Time to put the filter in. Alright, next we have two hoses. Next we have the two hoses to put on the coolant reservoir, overflow reservoir. Goes on like so. We'll have to get that. And this goes on over here. I have to get a new one of those clamps, it's pretty jacked up. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put the batteries on, both batteries just to start it. I'm not going to put that on video. Time to see if she starts. Alright, time to see if it starts up. This truck hasn't ran since November of 2016. It's a little scary. Alright, I got a battery charger on it and I got it tied into the other battery on start, so hopefully we can get it going. Alright, I got the car hooked up to one side, I got the charger on the other side. Hopefully I can get enough juice to start it. And I'm probably going to have to go spend $400 on two more red top Optimas. Alright, last shot before I go buy new Optima red top batteries. Alright, so I got two new Optima red tops. 1000 cranking amps, 800 cold cranking amps. I put these adapters on both sides. They just clip on. They come with them. There's a red one too. I'm not sure what that's for. And I'm going to throw it up in the truck. There's the other new one. Alright, so it kind of gets trapped under a lip on this side. And this side and the other side have this plug like this. Grooves go, you can see you match the grooves up with the outside of the tray, so it's kind of keyed. Alright, connectors, it's like a jelly. I'm going to put it on the terminals and keep corrosion stuff away. So I'm going to put a little bit on each post. Hook up your red to the positive. Get it nice and tight for a good connection. Negative lead. Tight for good connection. If they're loose, you could have electrical issues. Alright. Got the new batteries installed. That's what $500 in batteries looks like. I'd rather not spent. 3-year warranty on them. The last two I had in here were Optimas. They were great as far as cranking. They only never started one time, and that was 2 years ago, right the last winter that I used the truck. It was a really cold day, and I didn't plug the truck in or anything, and the batteries are starting to get weak. Those batteries are from early 2011, so 7 years, a little over 7 years. I guess it's not too bad. Cross your fingers. Let's try to start it with ether. I think it might be because I have the fuel manifold out of there. I'm not sure. gonna check for leaks and shut it down for today. But thanks for watching. Finally running after a year.